What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So the holidays are over. It's about time we take down all our holiday decorations and start thinking about 2021. So in this video, I'm gonna give you guys some super solid tips on how you can make this next year in 2021 your best one yet. Yo, anybody got their first ornament from when they were born, huh? Shouts to my mom for keeping everything. Look at this bad boy, antique. So 2021 is gonna be a pretty unique year for everybody, and us DJs are no exception. I mean, there's a lot of different things that we kind of have to plan for and kind of have to juggle, including having probably the most jobs we've ever had because of all the postponements. Every DJ I talk to, and I know my own calendar, I am literally, it's insane. This year is going to be insane, and it couldn't have come at a better time because, you know, we're all broke, so this is all good. I'm definitely not complaining, but preparation's gonna be everything here. And also, you know, in general, 2021 is going to be a little weird. I'm in no way, shape, or form believing in this new normal or whatever. I think everything will go back to normal eventually, but obviously, at least in the first half of the year, there's going to be little things we got to kind of plan for, account for, and whatnot, especially from a business aspect. So we're going to go over those things today to make sure we're all super planned. Now, because this is so important, make sure you hit the like button down there because, you know, it'll help my algorithm so more people could see it and whatnot. And also, if you're not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I was checking the stats and it is overwhelming the amount of people that watch my videos and not subscribe. It's crazy. So I don't know. Help me out. Join the squad. It's worth it. Trust me, trust me, trust me. But anyway, let's dive right into this thing. So tip number one is to go all in on your online presence. Now, I've been preaching this forever, but it's never been more important than now because you got to understand everything is going to go through online now. Everything, at least in the first half, which is our main booking season because everyone's getting engaged in the first half. You got New Year's, you got Valentine's Day, you know what I mean? You got all these things. They all get engaged during this time of year. So right now, it's weird, people. There's not going to be bridal shows. It's all going out the window. Bridal shows were dying before the pandemic happened. I mean, let's be honest, like who really went to bridal shows? I mean, at least in my market, they were dying. People would come out, but it would just be for the free stuff. It wouldn't be, you know, like couples that were looking for the best service. It's like they were all looking for the best price. And like for our business model, it didn't really work. So bridal shows just became a chore over the last couple of years in general. And now forget about it. Even if you're in a state where, you know, you can work it out and have these bridal shows, I mean, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to be scared of, you know, getting sick or have, you know, family members that could get sick or whatever. You know, there's going to be more baggage added to it. So it's only going to go down, not up. So online presence is everything, everything. So update your websites, post on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, update your Wedding Wire listings, your Yelp listings, your not listings, anywhere you have your business listed, make sure it's updated. Let people know that you're still in business and that you are ready to go, because that's another huge thing. A lot of DJs, unfortunately, and a lot of everyone, you know, changed careers, ended up not making it, ended up whatever. It was a really tough time this last year. So if you're one of the sole survivors in your market, if you are still around, you made it through this crisis, let everyone know. Put yourself out there. Let them know that you're still here, because just that alone makes your brand and your company that much more credible. So update everything. Take the time and get yourself prepared for this huge booking season. As a side note to that, the most important social media you should be focused on right now, if you don't focus on anything else, you should be focusing on Instagram. I put together a video explaining how I use Instagram to book events, how I post content, how I build my brand, all that stuff. Check out that video and definitely go all in on Instagram, because that's where a large majority of your couples are gonna come from if you DJ weddings. All right, so you went all in on your online presence, you're getting leads in, and you're booking appointments. Now you gotta meet with these people, and Zoom is the major key. So my next tip is to get your Zoom game up big time. Now, I get that Zoom is not the only way to meet with couples. I mean, there's plenty of other ways, but I definitely think it's the most professional and something that you should focus on. I mean, you could FaceTime a couple, but I don't like couples having my phone numbers, to be honest with you. You can get those middle of the night texts. It can definitely drive you nuts or whatever. And it's more professional. Just say, hey, go to this URL, go into my Zoom meeting room. I'll see you there. And then like you have all your, everything at your fingertips as far as like your presentation and all that stuff. Now, if you have questions about Zoom, how to set it up or how to do some different cool things with it, I made a video on that as well. So definitely check that out. But regardless, you got to get your Zoom up. Make sure all your ducks are in a row when it comes to that. Get a custom URL. I have meetnickspinelli.com. It goes right to my Zoom meeting room. So when I go to meet with a couple, it's super, super easy. I just say, okay, well, I'll see you at 6 o'clock. Go to meetnickspinelli.com and I'll let you in the waiting room, and I can't wait to meet with you. And it's just super professional. Have a whole setup because, getting people to come into your office, it depends on what state you're in, what country you're in and all that, but it's gonna be harder. It's gonna be less and less. So, if you kept an office, that's awesome, but definitely make sure your Zoom game is top notch. Tip number 3, reach out to venues. Just like I said earlier, unfortunately, there's a lot of DJs that didn't make it through this. And if you're one of the ones that did, you gotta let your venues know, right? Any venues that you work with or have worked at in the past, reach out to them. Ask them how they've been. Are you guys holding up? What's going on? Da-da-da-da. Go out and visit them if you can. If you know they're open during the week or whatever, their hours, if you can stop in, wear a mask, but stop in and, just reintroduce yourself or say what's up, drop off some new marketing material, talk about this next year, just touch base with them. You're gonna put yourself at the top of their mind. So when they are going into their own booking season, as everyone's getting engaged, you're gonna be on the top of their mind. They'll recommend you and whatnot. It'll help you get more events. And you're also just letting them know in general that you made it through, because there's a lot of uncertainty. A lot of people don't know who's still in business and who's not, who's making it through and who's not. You kind of just got to wave your hand and be like, hey, I'm still here. I'm still rocking. I'm ready to go. Book me, people. So start sending emails, start making phone calls, and start making those visits now. And it will greatly help your business, not only in 2021, but every year moving forward. All right, so tip number 4, I think it's 4. I hope it's 4. Tip number 4, service your equipment. Get ready for this new year. It's going to be the busiest year of your lives. You don't want anything to go wrong. You don't want wires to go out. Replace any wires that need to be replaced. Service any equipment needs to be serviced. Dust your shit. Get everything ready for this primetime season, people. Don't slack. Get the shit done. Tip number 5, update your music. If you haven't done so, update music. This is an obvious thing, but I'm only telling you because I forgot. I completely forgot. I've been doing, different events sparingly. Like, it hasn't been a lot, and I kind of just been, keeping it moving and working on videos and everything else. And it occurred to me the other day, it's like, wow, when's the last time you downloaded new music? When's the last time you updated your shit, Nick? And so I forgot. So if you happen to forget, hopefully this is a reminder, update your stuff. Make sure you at least got the top 40 stuff. And a big tip with this, what I always do is I keep a crate on my Serato. I have a top 40 crate that literally mirrors a combination of the billboards and the Apple Music and Spotify list of like the top 100 or whatever. And I try and put the top 40 songs in there and keep it updated weekly. That way, when I'm DJing live at a wedding or whatever, if I want to freshen up a set, I can refer to that crate and always have some new hot fire for the people. And of course, don't forget to let your family know that they're not going to see you much next year. Stock up on coffee, maybe go on a jog once a day, get back in shape, get ready to load in that equipment and load it back out. It's about to be a crazy year. Get excited, get prepared. 2021, we are breaking records this year, and we're going to come back better than ever. I was lucky enough in 2020 to still be able to do a handful of parties, and every single one, people came to rage more than ever. They've been cooped up. They were dying to get out and dance. You can tell. I had so many crowds this year that would just dance to everything. You know what I'm talking about? Like those crowds, it's just like, it doesn't matter what you play. They just rage. They just want to have a good time. I had so much of that this year, and I think the lockdowns had so much to do with it. So please keep your head up and get excited, because 2021 is going to be the shit, people. Get your shit ready. Let's go. If I missed anything, leave it in the comments too. All right, we're all a big community. We're all learning together here. Definitely put it in the comments for anything we need to do to prepare for this next year. Put it in the comments so everyone knows. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.